Hello everyone, my name is Andy, and welcome back to another video of Minecraft Hardcore. And it's raining. And we also have the new music playing too. From the new update, I'm guessing. Do I not have a place? Am I blind? Yeah, okay, I am blind. There we go. And obviously our cats and dogs are here too. It's been a few months since I last played. Still need to redo that at some point. Unfortunately, I think I'm gonna need quite a lot of materials because I think the plan right now um is I'm just gonna keep this for right now, and then at some point we'll actually work on building other houses. Also need to fill this in. But it's gonna cost quite a lot of materials though. But I know that's that's not the best of a house. To be fair, I never said that I was good at building. I mean, hey, back when I first played Minecraft, I was good at like terraforming the land and everything. Unfortunately, that skill has been lost with time. Hmm. Trying to think what we should do. I mean, I think it's getting nighttime actually, so probably just like sleep. Can't sleep right now. We do need to light this place up more though. Yeah, it's definitely getting dark. I think we were like trying to get the granite and like diorite. Pretty sure that's why we have like pickaxes in our hotbar. I think what I'm also gonna do, trying to think if it's like a good idea or not. Um, I think maybe for like a few buildings here and there, I think I'm gonna do a stone brick or like the cobblestone instead of deep slate. I think we will still have the wall be of deep slate, but I think for like the outer parts of the empire, like the outer homes and buildings, or I guess probably mainly the homes, will be made out of cobblestone and mossy cobblestone. Because I think my cat's all staring at me now. Don't know why you're staring at me like that, like you're gonna murder me, but okay. It's probably because I have cats in game. I don't have a black cat in game. Is that why? Is that why you're staring at me demonically? Anyway, enough about my RO cat looking like she's gonna murder me. Um, I mean, the only thing is I think I wanted to do mossy cobblestone for the jungle empire. But the thing is there's also mossy cobblestone here. Quite a lot of it, actually, now that I think about it. So I think we'll do that as well, since, it's part of the biome. It makes sense. Or at least it makes the most sense. Using the main blocks you can get in the biome for the biome and building. And that's what we'll do. But I would like this andesite and granite. Even though there's quite a lot of it, so I'm not too sure though. There's like so much that kind of regretting. Oh, there's also wait, no, this is andesite. What am I? It's diorite. The white one is diorite. That's right. Okay. I think I'm just actually gonna fill all this stuff in. I will actually take the ores. I wish I had soak touch because um we're gonna need the actual blocks in the future. Primarily just for like the I keep forgetting that I haven't actually come up with an actual name for the one empire yet, so it's like I keep it's called for right now the placeholder name is the Ore Empire. The because we have like free empires. Well, technically we have four, but one of them is like an ancient. Well, I mean they're all ancient, but like passed down or. I'm not gonna get into the lore because the lore. It's a whole bunch of lore. But the gist is that the empires have changed throughout the generations. But so technically there's four empires, but eventually we'll do the lore for the fourth one on why the world in the current time there's only three empires, even though technically there's four. Since the fourth one, yeah, just it's lore. It's quite a lot of lore. Because we don't really need to focus on the fourth one for like a very very long time. It's just the other three that when we get to that point, we will need to like focus on. But yeah, so having Silk Touch and getting all these ores would be very good early on. Obviously, we don't have like a librarian villager anyway. But I mean, having the not the deep slate version, the stone regular version of the ore would be cool, though. It is cool. Let's see what main block we have. I mean, I know we have dirt. Do I really want to do dirt, though? I really need to do something about the loot here. Oh god. Do I have? No, I don't. I mean, I could just swap that the hoppers, start smelting these very broken tools. Hmm. Decisions. Who knows? This was actually gonna be hard. I'll just make a new chest. Put it right here, I guess. Okay. I mean, we have a lot of granite here. Stuff. Not a whole lot for like multiple stuff, but we do have some of it. Don't have a lot of dirt. I mean, I could smelt the cobblestone, turn the cobblestone to stone. The only thing is we actually will need the cobblestone, quite a lot of it, at some point, especially for like some of the outer builds. I don't know. It wouldn't be called outer builds, would it? I guess the houses, the buildings closest to the wall. So not necessarily the outer parts of the empire, but like at the border, I guess. It'll be the buildings at the border. Don't know what else you would call them. Feel like this is definitely not going to be enough dirt. Most definitely isn't. Maybe I'll switch to the cobblestone or the stone. Smelt the stone into cobblestone. And I know I don't have to fill in every single block, but it's kind of who I am. I'm that one type of player that actually fills in the creeper holes and all that. Unfortunately. Actually, I just realized I actually need to keep the dirt. I shouldn't be using the dirt because when we work on the land, like once we actually have it all flat out or flattened down, I'm gonna start like actually working on it. So we actually need the dirt. So that was kind of my bad for using the dirt when I shouldn't have. Hmm. Sun's going down again. Okay. Let me sleep. I cannot sleep. I wish to sleep. Again, I'm just gonna cut down some more trees. I really need to move you guys. You guys are very loud. I mean, I feel bad, but like trying to sleep and just hearing the cats and the dogs. I mean, we only have like 2 dogs, but like murdering me. Luckily, my cat in real life is sleeping. There's a fox. Okay. There's another fox. Um. Hmm. Because empires, the thing is empires are usually quite big, and we also have to work on that side too, as well. But there's a mountain right there. Hmm. Because obviously this side right here, or I guess over here, this is like one. How would you explain it? Like one corner, like like the border. It'll eventually be the border. Um, of the empire. So we don't need to like, go further. We don't need to do anything over here. It's just over there to over here, over there to over here, or like over that way because they're not actually over there. All of this we need to continue working on, but all of this is fine. Well, I mean, if clearing it out, I should say. I mean, depending on that mountain, we could probably keep it. I mean, I really don't want to tear down a whole mountain yet. I'd rather not be like in the way, way, very far future. Definitely not something I want to deal with now, by any means. But we'll have to think what we're gonna do with that mountain. Because depending on the layouts over there, um, it just depends on the layout. Hey, at least we'll have a whole bunch of wood, though. Even though I don't think we will be really building with wood all that much, at least with the wood we have, I don't think we will be using all of it. Since, for lore reasons, there's also, like natural events that happen, wildfires and all that, but also because of wars and everything. I would imagine that the empires, or I guess everywhere, people kind of got um, the hint that having wooden buildings, fully wooded buildings, are not exactly the best. So that's another reason why we're not really going to be using a whole bunch of wood. I mean, we will be using a lot of wood, but not like um, for everything. I do want to have maybe a few buildings, a few houses specifically that are made of wood, at least more wood than stone, but we'll have to see. I don't know if it'll be for this empire or like another one, but I guess it wouldn't hurt to have a few wooded buildings. It's just I imagine an empire that is surrounded by a forest. I have a feeling that they would probably be a bit more wary of the fire risks. They'd probably have seen way too many fires happen. But who knows? I think maybe at least with the fisherman houses, I think they will probably have more wood than the others. And to be fair, they are near the water. Like they're right next to the water, so it wouldn't actually be a terrible idea. And it probably would make sense. In some sense, it would probably make sense. Um, because the thing is like we're gonna have to do like little boats and docks and everything. So obviously the houses will probably be made out of wood. Except for once you get deeper into the empire, then that's when the materials start to change. That's where the wood is mainly just for like supports than it is like an actual wall. That is. And it's getting dark again. The wheat is also basically done as well. also quickly do this. Turn that just a bit down. Okay, let's... Actually, I need another chest, and I did not want to place that right there. I'll just... You know what, we can put it like right here, next to it, why not? Okay, do we have any charcoal? We do. Okay. Gonna need more charcoal, actually. That'll be fine for right now. Too bad we can't smelt shears, though. That's the unfortunate thing. At least as far as I remember. Unless they somehow changed that. But for the longest time, you can't, like, smelt shears. Which, to be fair, I never really understood why that was the case. But it has been. Okay, maybe I'll miss like a few spots here and there. I just don't want to deal with like mobs spawning though, that's mainly the main reason. Gonna need so much more stone. We also gotta figure out where we're gonna have the giant tree as well. Since that's gonna be the center of the empire. Obviously, still need to get rid of all these smaller trees, so that probably won't be for a while. I think probably around here somewhere. We'll of course have to wait and see. Oh, my cat's sleeping in that one weird way. Where her head is like in that weird cat position. I don't know how cats can do that. How they can like sleep in such a weird like position. Ow. To be fair, my cat just like sleeps quite often, quite a lot. Still surprises me when they like sleep in like such a position that looks uncomfortable, but they just like sleep in it. Cats are weird like that. Oh, actually, what we need to do. Oh, it's still cooking. Okay. It's like we need to make more charcoal as well. You know, let's harvest the wheat. Do I not have a chest? I guess I don't. Okay, I'll just do it in this one then. Let us sleep. Oh, I woke my cat up. Nope, she's going back to sleep. Okay. I don't know why she does that. Like, I'll end up moving in my chair and she'll like wake up, but then she just goes straight back to sleep. Except for the other half of the time. Other half of the time she'll like get up and start being crazy. Or she'll just decide to walk on my desk and like try and murder me by trying to get on my lap. Well, the murder part being me being allergic to her. Which doesn't help that she's in the room right now. Messing with my allergies, so my nose is messed up. But hey, it's better than her being crazy, because when she's crazy, she just... I guess you would think of it like her being a crazy, or not crazy cat. Of like an orange cat. Except kind of like how a black cat, just like some of those like random videos of black cats being like on their zoomies or like being crazy. It's kind of like that. Except a mixture of both a black cat and an orange cat. But luckily she's being a good kitty now. Or right now. Oh god, she just went into an even more weird position. I wish I could show you guys a picture. She like... Her previous position wasn't that bad, but now it has gotten worse. Komi, how on earth are you comfortable? Is it because you're a black cat? Is that what black cats do? They just like go into the most bizarre positions to sleep in? She's like asleep. She's not gonna answer me. Unless she wakes up, then she's just gonna stare at me like she's gonna murder me. Which she'll probably do once I end the recording. For some reason, whenever I'm like done recording a video, and if she's like sleeping in my room, she'll like wake up and just stare at me like she's gonna murder me. Don't know why she does that. It's like I personally offended her, or offend her whenever I stop recording. Anyway, let's trade a few villagers. Right, I did the... What are you guys doing? You guys can't be up there. Forgot I put the sticks away. Could buy golden carrots. I'm not actually going to, though. I will buy some more axes, though, from you. I feel like she's pretending to be asleep. She just twitched her head. Tell me, are you pretending to be asleep? I feel like when I get up, she's gonna just look at me the way she does her murderous gaze on me. I'm probably gonna be crazy. To be fair, for the past 2 days, she's been a good kitty. Of course, making me suffer due to my allergies, but she hasn't been that crazy. Except for like one day, she decided to be absolutely crazy. Hmm. Well, I've cleared out quite a big chunk of land. Or, I guess, forest. So that is a big mountain. Hmm. It's probably going to be problematic. And there's also that right there. Did you figure that out? Because I think over there, um, maybe like, I wish I had that one mod where you can zoom in. Like, maybe right there, where my cursor was. Or maybe if we can line up, oh good, with that right there, the mountain or whatever that is, hill. If we can line it up over there, we can that can be like with the end. Sun is also going down. So I think over there, at least for this side, that'll be like where it'll stop, where we'll stop. With the deforestation. Kind of where the barrier is gonna be. Or border is gonna be. And we finally have Minecraft music, yay. Ow. I know that was loud coming. I think what I'll do for next episode is I'm gonna try. I have to watch a few tutorial videos first, but I do want to try building an actual house, at least a fisherman's house. So I'll have to do some research on that. But I do want to start like building though. Unfortunately, from just like searching up images, a lot of the materials I don't have. But next episode though, I really we will build an actual house that doesn't look like the house I built over there. To be fair, I've been wanting to change that house, but I think I'll eventually just get rid of it at some point. It's just like a house that I decided to like build. Not the best, but hey, it's just like a house to that I quickly built. Didn't put that much effort into it. Well, I mean, I kind of did, but I just needed a place to put the villagers temporarily, so obviously that house wasn't gonna look the best. Even though I kind of want to keep it, well, not actually keep it like the way it is, but instead of it being like a fisherman's house, I think I probably already said this before though, that I wanted to like change it or keep it or something as sort of like, I guess like a memory or something back when we first started this world and all that. Of course, it will be changed though. Definitely not gonna have it be like that the entire time. But that will be what we will do in the next episode is actually build an actual house. Even if it's a fisherman house. We also are gonna need to build like some sort of like storage port building for like the resources coming in and going out. I mean, obviously not gonna be like big ships, but there will be like a few like boats, a few small little ships or semi ships, cargo boats. Very small cargo boats, that is. But we will need to do some sort of like building though for them. I think we'll probably have two. One for like resources coming in and resources going out for another. Which, depending on over there, that way, we could like have them spaced out. Now, of course, that'll be later on, though. We'll work on that eventually. But definitely next episode is when we are gonna actually build, I want to say the official first building, since technically that one, and actually there's a piece of wood right there, since the one over there is for the villagers. For the first villagers to bring this empire to life in a sorts. They're like the first founding villagers, essentially. That's like their first ever home. Which I'm not sure if I want to keep them there. Or if I want to, like, have them somewhere else, you know? Like, what would make the most sense? Since they do have jobs. I mean, maybe I can make the house bigger. There can actually be actual buildings for them, or I guess workspaces for them. Could probably do that. So that would mean the house would need to be bigger, though. We need to build it bigger, expand it. Which that's kind of already the plan anyways, to expand it at some point. But that will be it for this episode of Hardcore Minecraft. So I hope you guys have a good day or night, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!